Hey everybody, this is Heidi Gustad from the blog Hands Occupied with another knitting video tutorial. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the stitch used to create the Cloud Walker scarf. To work the stitch featured in the Cloud Walker scarf, what we're going to do is cast on a multiple of 4 stitches plus 3. So right here, for demonstration's sake, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11 stitches. So 4 plus 4 plus 3 is 11. We can do math. Next, what we're going to do is work the first row of our pattern. So what we're going to do is knit 3 to start, and then across the rest of the row, we're going to repeat purl 1, knit 3 until we run out of stitches. So purl 1, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3. And there we go, row 1 done and done. Then we can turn to the other side of our work for the second row. And this is, even though this stitch is pretty reversible, the pattern does indicate that row 1 is a right side row, just for your reference. So what we do next is start with knit 1, and then we're going to repeat purl 1, knit 3 across. So purl 1, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, and there should be 2 stitches remaining, which will be worked with a purl 1 and knit 1. And now for rows 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, you'll repeat rows 1 and 2 again. For demonstration's sake, I'm not going to make you sit through watching me just knit and purl again, but if you look at our swatch here, you can see that rows 1 and 2 are worked for a set of 3 times, so 6 total rows right here in our swatch. Next, we're going to go on to the next set of stitches that form the next band of this scarf. So this is technically row 7, and we're going to be on our right side for starting row 7. So we're going to start with knit 1, and then we're going to repeat purl 1, knit 3 across our row. 1, 2, 3, purl 1, knit 3. And then we'll end that row with purl 1, knit 1. And those of you who are very good at recognizing patterns, which is probably a lot of you if you are seasoned knitters, you'll think to yourself, isn't that the row you just worked on the wrong side? And the answer is yes. So using a clever trick for pattern designers, by placing the wrong side row on the right side, we're reversing the repeat of this pattern from what shows on the wrong side versus the right side to end up with this fun staggered texture. So let me quickly show you the last row that's used in this scarf, and then you guys can get knitting on making one of these for yourself. So row 8, we're on the wrong side, and we are going to knit 3, and then we will repeat purl 1, knit 3 all the way across. And again, you might have noticed that this row that I'm working right now is the same as the very first row I showed you for that repeat reason that I just described. So here you go, just over 11 stitches, and with less repeats, you can see a tiny version of this stitch. But looking at it done over more stitches and for a longer time, you can see what 2 sets of repeats of this stitch looks like, and it's easy to see how cute this will be in a finished scarf. Even though this stitch is worked over a total of 12 rows, there's really only 2 separate rows you have to master to work on this scarf. So what you might want to do is keep a little notebook to keep track of your row count, especially if you're a beginning knitter. Let us know if you have other tips for keeping track of your row counts in the comments. That's also a great place to let us know if you have any questions. And don't forget to tune in soon for more knitting video tutorials.